Hey everyone, so today I'm playing a fun little game called Kyle is Famous, and I actually played this a bit before, but let's just say I usually got the not so great ending, so I'm gonna try to get some of the, I'm gonna actually try for once. And then, of course, at the ending, I wanna do, a not so serious ending, because that's just how I like to play. Kyle wakes up, he is famous. Kyle is host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man. Is that a compliment? Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Nice, nice. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Okay. Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. Most of the online videos are just best of clips from one broadcast. Nice. Also, I like how he's famous, but no one knows his last name. He's just Kyle. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. This is so dramatic. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet, so he messed it up. Wait, no, not yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She's a kind and lovely. Philanthropist. Yes. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. The more that this person says it's important, the more I want to mess it up. This isn't fair. Kyle cracked his eyes open. You might want to get that checked out, buddy. Knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely. Start preparing. I really want to wither away. But no, let's exit the bed. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. We should probably put clothes on. Kyle opened the closet. It was dark and he could only see his hanging shirts. Choose an outfit. Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is. Let's go with the slick suit. Kyle miraculously crammed his dumpy body into the suit. What is a dumpy body? The chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. Take them out. Kyle returned to the center of his bedroom. Let's sit at the desk, maybe? Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. Yes, write notes for the interview. That's good. Kyle wrote down his first question. Are you a mother? Am I a mother? Is your mother a mother? Let's go with are you a mother? Although I would love to put is your mother a mother? Kyle wrote down his second question. What are some diet tips? Beef, mashed or blended? Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Let's go with what are some diet tips. Kyle wrote down his third question. What's your funniest story? Do you ever smile? I purposely ran over a puppy. I really want to do the purposely running over a puppy one, but no. What's your funniest story? Kyle wrote down his last question. What's your guilty pleasure? Do you feel guilty? Are you guilty? What's your guilty pleasure? Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from his desk. Let's go back to the room. And let's go to the hallway. And let's move to the kitchen because we don't want to starve to death because I have done that in this game. Let's open the fridge. Kyle opened the fridge intending to find something to eat. Eat the crust on the fridge wall. Eat the fridge. Prepare breakfast or eat condiments. I guess I'll prepare breakfast. Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage. Eat or smash? No, I have to eat. Kyle ate his breakfast slowly and thoughtfully, enjoying every bite. He felt refreshed. Who eats breakfast like that, dog? Unrelated, but I hate breakfast. Like, drinking water makes me nauseous. I can't eat too. Let's check the locked door. Kyle walked into the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside. Force door open with forehead or back to hallway. I'm going back to hallway. Let's return to the bedroom because I feel like I missed something. scavenge, maybe? Kyle quickly crouched down the floor, realizing his immediate need for gossip, resources, or bugs. Let's go with resources. Kyle began to comb through the damp piles of filth and mold on his floor in search of helpful items. Filth and mold? Clean your apartment. After finding and eating a few bits of crumbs and old cheese, Kyle found something much more important. Indeed, it was the corpse of Harry. Oh, I've never pressed this before. I don't know what's happening. A friend that has gone missing years ago while at Kyle's house. Kyle was glad to see him again, but was unsure of whether to interrupt such an important day with Harry business. Leave him for it. Let's deal with Harry. Kyle hoisted Harry onto his shoulder and took him outside. Kyle began dragging Harry's body down the street, trying many, many stairs. I was supposed to do a normal thing, but somehow I ended up not. Kyle knew exactly where he needed to take Harry's corpse on a lovely play date, just the two of them. How considerate. Kyle and Harry started at the arcade. Kyle used Harry's arms to operate the joysticks and push buttons. Emulate this interview. After 5 or 6 different games, the two friends had enough tickets for a single candy bar. That's actually impressive. Like, have you been to those arcade games? Like, 20 tickets is like one of those little plastic frog things that you press and they jump. They took their prize to the local park for eating. Kyle tried to feed some of the chocolate bar to Harry, but Harry seemed to not have an appetite. What an ungrateful dick. After eating Carrie? Who's Carrie? Kyle noticed a nearby playground. He dragged Harry over. All the parents are calling the police. Like, this man is dragging a corpse near my child. Please help. Kyle tried to figure out a way to swing Harry on the swing set, but lacking the ability to grip, Harry kept falling out. Wow, Harry's so incompetent. Instead, Kyle started to lug Harry to the top of the slide and shoved him down time and time again. Finally, Kyle took Harry to the movies to see as many popular films as their pocket change allowed. Kyle quickly found that he had no pocket change, so he searched through Harry's corpse until he found his wallet. Kyle bought 2 tickets to A Love Romance. After getting inside, Kyle left Harry to go find the restroom. By the time Kyle had finished using the restroom, he had forgotten that he brought Harry along. Kyle watched A Love Romance by himself. Harry's corpse sat on a bench in the auditorium. While Kyle was in the movie, a beautiful thing happened. Harry's corpse, imbued with the power of friendship and love, was reanimated. Harry's old, rotten flesh gained color and life. His fingernails grew. His missing eye came back. By the time the movie was over, Harry was able to greet Kyle with a large, friendly hug and his old self. Kyle was confused, but delighted that his long-lost friend met him on his way out of the theater. They two made plans to get drinks together and parted ways for the day. Kyle returned home, forgetting about the interview with Rachel. What the fuck was that? Okay, well, I'm just gonna really quickly try to get the normal ending. I don't know how that happened. The small key for the locked room. Oh, we are not gonna scavenge. That's not an option. Okay, so I have clothes, notes, and food. Let's check the locked door. From the inside, how am I supposed to get in there? I have the key. Maybe a flashlight? Oh, never mind. Guess we won't find out. Oh, I'm skipping parts that I haven't read yet. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Kyle responded, I really want to scream and spin in circles, but no, we're going to answer politely. And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are a most welcome guest. Shake hands. After another mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking up at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. What a name. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle. she said. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. Kyle produced the note she had taken earlier. Are you a mother? Rachel, I and many others would love to know, are you a mother? I feel like that's something you would know. Kyle looked up from his notes. Well, being a single woman with a career, she answered, that's not something that has crossed my mind. It's just, I didn't realize I had a baby because I'm a single woman with a career. Rachel smiled genuinely at Kyle. Very reasonable indeed, said Kyle. He referenced his paper of questions. Kyle asked another question. What's your funniest story? You've been involved in a lot of different things, said Kyle, but what's your funniest story? Well, that's a great question, Kyle, said Rachel. I don't know why she has that voice. I think the story I always remember is the first time I tried to make dinner for my family. In the soup I made, I love soup. Sorry, I got distracted by my love of soup. I swapped out the water with milk and tipped the whole jar of salt in the pot. Reminds me of the time I made cookies and I thought the salt was sugar, and so I put a ton of salt in the cookies and no sugar, and it tasted so bad. All my family was sick from trying to eat it. I swiped their things and locked myself in my room. Rachel laughed elegantly. Oh, why did I give her the worst laugh? Kyle decided to move on. Kyle asked another question. What are some diet tips? Rachel, you managed to keep such a thin and healthy figure, said Kyle. That's creepy. What is your best diet tip? Well, a good diet starts with a plan, answered Rachel. And don't break it. Cheat days can turn into a habit. Her voice keeps changing. But, she continued, that doesn't mean a midnight snack here and there isn't allowed, she smiled. That was a terrifying smile. Kyle looked at his flabby self, decided to not comment, and moved on. I love that. Kyle asked another question. What's your guilty pleasure? We all have one. What's your guilty pleasure? Ooh, well, that's an easy answer, said Rachel. Dipping pickles in chocolate sauce. What? You heathen, why would you do that? It might sound strange, but it's tangy and sweet at the same time. I eat it far too often. Rachel smiled sweetly. I don't remember what her voices are, so I have to change them. I'm sorry. After reading his final question, Kyle looked up from his paper. Well, Rachel, he said, I think that's all I was planning on asking you. If that's the case, Kyle. Oh, that's not Kyle. What was your voice again? If that's the case, Kyle, may I ask you something in return? Asked Rachel, smiling one more time. Do you prepare for interviews in advance? Because you seem very together. Do I, though? Those are some super basic questions. Before Kyle could answer, the camera shut down. The broadcast was over. Kyle returned home, knowing the interview had gone well. But as he lay in bed and drifted to sleep, he felt that perhaps something was still missing. Yeah, there was not enough screaming. This recording is at like 15 minutes, which means this video is probably around 10 minutes, which is where I like my videos to be generally. So I'm gonna end it here, but I'm definitely gonna get back to this game and do just wreak some havoc. So thank you all for watching, and bye!